Now that we have the outline running, we'll go back and add the blades. And now we'll go to our parts library, leaf, and drag in the leaf. And get this hole and line it up with this pole right here. Now, if this is not in the right place, you can move this around anytime. I'll just go and hit select to clear, identify the part, and maybe I'll drag that down a little ways here. You can see it's centered on the pole there. And then what I'd like to do, I'd like to go here to the tangent constraint, and on this inside face of this red slot, inside face, select tangent, and I'd like to make that tangent with this yellow tab right here, this circle. And then I'm going to look at this from the top view and make sure this moves correctly. I'll hit play, and that's exactly what we want. And so we're ready to add another leaf. So we go back to our parts library, identify the leaf, and drag the leaf in. And identify the circle and the pole here. Now once that's in the right place or close to it, we'll come in here and we want this inside face. I'll just hit select to clear. I'm going to zoom in and go to tangent. I want this inside face, tangent there, with this orange circle right here. I'll fit that and look at that again from the top and run this and make sure that one's right also. And again, that's exactly what we want. And now let's go back to our parts library, drag in another leaf, spin that around, grab the center of the circle, and place it on that pole. Now here's a problem that I've had before. The best thing you can do here is go up to drag component and make sure this piece here is orientated more correctly. Get it closer to where it actually needs to go. So I'll go to the Z-axis here, and I'm going to spin this around more where it needs to be, because you can have problems if you don't do that. And now I'm ready to go back, tangent on this inside face, and pick this cylinder right here. I'll fit the view, go back and run this again to make sure it's right. It's exactly what we want. Now I'll go back to the parts library and add the last two leaves. Cylinder, spin it around to this pole here, make sure it's in the right orientation, so I'm going to drag component again, identify around the Z-axis, pull that in close where it needs to go, zoom in, grab the tangent face on the inside, and lock to the cylinder there. And go in and get our last leaf, grab the cylinder, identify this pole here, fit the view. I'd like to drag component again and get that in the right orientation around this Z-axis and pull that in a little closer to where it should be. Now I'm ready to go back, tangent, get this inside face, and lock to this last cylinder right there. I'm going to flip this over and look at it from the bottom and make sure everything's moving correctly. And that's what I want.